FlushTox, it's Sandy Buchanan. I have got good news. My house is under contract and I will be closing on this house October 31st of this year. Wow, how exciting. I have got a good question or two that came in today and from multiple sources. Some of you answered that whenever you drink more water, you're getting drier mouth. And that's not all I got. I've got some texts, I got some emails, and I got some Instagrams. So I figured this was the topic that I probably needed to talk to you about. What a great thing. What a great way that we can visit with each other and share our responses. By getting dry mouth, it tells me a few things about your condition. Now, I'm not a doctor. This is not intended to diagnose, treat, or cure anything, and you are just getting educated. It's just information amongst friends. So whenever you drink water, I'll tell you a couple of things that are happening that you already know. You're putting water in and you're peeing more. And if you're thirsty, and you're thirstier now more than you were when you were dry, without drinking water, that tells me that you are got probably a mineral issue going on, a fatty acid issue, and most people have this, but most likely either a bacterial or a viral issue going on. And if you think about it, whenever you have got a virus or bacteria, you become really dry and you need to drink more fluids. The doctors say you need to drink more fluids. Now then, when you drink more water, and let's say it's not a pH balanced water, let's say your water is just tap water, you may be getting contaminants from the city or from, if you're from a well. I've had my well source tested a number of years ago, and we're right across the street from a cotton field, and so our well was loaded with lots of different stuff from agriculture industry. So it's something that would make me want to distill my water and get maybe a pH balanced water system like a Kagan system or a Juniper Athena. There's probably more, but I'm not familiar. Those are the only ones I work with. If you have RO, which a lot of us have reverse osmosis, or we've got ionization treatments for our water sources, what you're creating is a hot volatile, not a hot volatile, but a volatile water. And that's good for cleansing. It really is. But it cleanses out the good nutrients as well. And just as when you go to the bathroom, let's say you chug a leg and this is full of nutrient-rich mineralized water, which mine is, and you go and urinate or defecate, you are dumping minerals and toxins out. So you need to put some more in. So the more you start consuming, if you are not adding minerals to your diet, then you need to consider that. There are dry powders. There's pill forms. My favorite are going to be my favorite are going to be more of this is a colloidal base, and this one is an angstrom base, and it has colloidals in it. And these two bottles are at the same price here in Lubbock. I buy this one from Electrochi, and this one I buy from the River of Life, and I think you can find it from probably Sprouts, and they may run different prices, different places. There's other brands. These are just two that my personal clients respond the best to. You may consider like a powdered base. My biggest problem is that powder bases are so much bigger that they're probably not going to absorb. If you're already having trouble absorbing your foods, it's possible you're not going to absorb bigger nutrients. But just for simple pleasure, add minerals. The next reason why your mouth might be dry is that you might be having like a fat deficiency. And in my years of working with body work, which has been about 27, I have very few people that are not coming up deficient somewhere. Now, they might be coming up excess if they're taking a lot of fish oil. They may be having excess fish oil and maybe they need to add some more flax. But in general, if you will keep in mind that your body needs about 3 different times during the day where you're supplementing in your diet. So whether you're using hemp, coconut, flax, safflower, primrose, krill, cod liver oil, borage, I like to use all of them, and not just because I like them, but they all have different flavors and I use them for different reasons. But I buy the olive oil by the gallon, and I don't just drink it all. I put it on my skin, and I also do other things with the olive oil that just helps with my skin and my hair. So you may take this advice and see if adding some minerals, colloidal minerals or angstrom minerals are best. pH balancing your water, okay? Like you can add drops to it. You have calcium hydrochloride, the zeoterranes, the chlorella plus. A lot of your minerals will help raise it. You can add more nutrient-rich pH balancing foods if you don't want to mess with the water part of it. But if you will add those will also help. Now, the third level that really strikes me the most serious is if you have viruses, or what I call enteroviruses, and I believe that it's called Sjogren's, and some people call it dry eyes, dry mouth. On my biofeedback, it comes up dryness of the mucous membranes, and that's where you might take a bite of a food or water and your mouth goes completely dry. And I don't know how, that doesn't happen to me all the time, but every once in a while, especially when the seasons change, my mouth will just go instantly dry. After pecans or bananas during the fall and spring, oh my, dry as a bone. That is where we need to work more with the viruses. And viruses do not respond well with wild oregano leaf. One of the things I like is that it's called, can you read that? Immune Cleanse. And what it is, it's a blend of wild oregano leaf, olive leaf, bay laurel leaf, and jojoba leaf, or jojoba something on there. I can't read the label right this second. And what it does is it takes that virus level and it helps to soften or remove the protein coating on the virus. And virus is really just power protein is trouble. And so whenever you put that, it disintegrates the level of your virus so that your immune system can clean it up. And that is exactly why I have FlushTox in order, is that as you start cleaning out the bacteria, the viruses, the candidas, the funguses, the molds in your body, you want a way to capture it and then help it to remove from your body. And so just like hanging out at the chemistry department today, aren't you proud? I just practice what I preach. And he said he was going to grade my work. I was going to audit the class. I'm not sure about this business. But when you think, if you have a bond, you've got some bonds, and you can take, let's say, covalent bond, and you've got a couple of free bonds over here, if you can attach a molecule to that, it's going to remove from your system. And that is what happens in your body when you take vitamins and minerals and green leafy vegetables, and you eat in a way that your body's going to absorb the nutrients. You're going to get those nutrients, and they're going to bind. They're going to do what they're supposed to do, and they're also going to bind and eliminate. So if you have some that are hanging around and they're not attaching, that could be some of the cellular sludge that may be causing those viruses to have a happier place to live. Now, I'm simplifying a lot of information, and it's much more technical than that, but I'm trying to relate to you that your minerals and your water and your fats, and then if you still have real dryness, then let's add some herbs and stuff like that that will help to kill the viruses. But you want that flushing of the toxins through stuff like the FlushTox to cause your colon to remove those toxins. I have that on another video clip, but I don't want to overburden y'all because I really wanted to give you the exercises to start going with the FlushTox. But that's actually kind of why this goes a little bit in progress. So for the skinny jeans part of the workout, if you will start walking a minimum of 7 minutes a day briskly. I'd say 15, but let's start with 7 minutes a day briskly. And then we're going to post some pictures. I believe I've asked Lacey to do it. I've done a couple of clips, but I don't want you to get totally bored of it with me. But I want you to start doing lunge twists. And I'll post a couple of pictures, but I want you to post your pictures to us. You got that? All right, guys, we're going to be going over green drink this weekend, and so get ready. Let me know how the FlushTox plan goes. I need your feedback. You inspire me. You're why I am here, and you're actually going to help teach me to help others. I love you. I bless you, and I've been praying for you, and it's such an honor. Now then, you're going to see a couple of the lunge twists, and you're going to take a picture of yourself, and you're going to post it because you're hot mamas. Now, a couple of guys out there, you're hot daddies. I haven't seen anybody post their measurements and their weights or even say they got a journal going. Come on. Mama Sandy's here. I'm checking up on your work. I want to grade it. Let me know how it's going, okay? Bye.